Anybody want some head? So it's a nice sunny day outside, nice sunny Sunday at noon, and I'm stuck in here writing a 600 to 700 word son of a bitch, and I just don't know what the hell I'm gonna do about that. So that's gonna take the top end off this engine and make a video of it. Turn this off so you can't plagiarize my son of a bitch. This is a Tomos, depending on how you want to say it, A35 engine out of a moped. It is 49cc air-cooled 2-stroke. It has pedal arms here. Here's one of the pedal arms, the other one's over there. Let's see, pedal arms, just pedal. It's taken off. And the way this mechanism works is you can turn it as a bicycle, forward, which just turns over this very worn sprocket here, which goes back and drives the chain. Or if you kick it backwards, it engages a chain in here, which goes over to the crankshaft and turns the engine over. So it's unique among mopeds in that it's not started by, it doesn't have two chains. It's not started by the back wheels inertia. It's started by an own little mechanism it has here. So I'm going to take off this little son of a bitch here, this little cover. If this were on the bike, it would have a line going to it, another line coming out, and that's because underneath here is where the oil pump goes. Of course, that being said, it'd be like that if it weren't on my bike. I do not approve of the oil injection because oil injection mixes at 50 to 1, and I don't think 50 to 1 is enough, and they're known to break because Thomases suck ass big times. Yeah, buddy. So I'm going ahead and take this son of a bitch out here. There we go. See the little gear drive in the crankshaft. There would be an oil pump on there, but I've taken it off. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and take off the top end. That's just sitting there loosely. This is a high comp head because you see it's got a high comp head on it and standard bore. And on my other engine, the one that's on the bike, has the factory head and a big bore. The reason I don't use the high comp head on my good bike is because I've seized it twice, and I've decided that the excess power is not worth accidentally seizing it. So I'll go ahead and pop the head off there. It's just loose. I'll slide it off there. You can see this is a very high compression head. The combustion chamber is quite small. There's the bore. There's no piston on this, so you can see here, if I take off this bore. That's a heavy motherfucker. There we go. There we go. Ah, it's a fucking heavy son of a bitch. Yeah, so you see down there's a very worn out crank. You can see there's son of a bitches on it. That's little rusty's been sitting out. And yeah, here's the connecting rod. So you can just turn it around like that. I have the pistons over here. I'll go ahead and show you that. That one here is a big bore piston. This is a factory piston. It's still got the new roller bearing and everything in it. It's been seized quite a few times. This came out of a running bike. So on this side of it, you're going to have your stator and your points. This is a points engine. It's called the CDI ones, look exactly the same. You can't even tell the difference. On this side, there is a crankshaft goes to a dual centrifugal clutch thing, which runs in oil. See a little photo there. Got two electrical son of a bitches, one of which goes to the coil and goes to the lights and the horn and all that good stuff. Here's the cylinder here. No base gasket, although there would have been, but it's gone. Intake. That little son of a bitch is where the oil line goes in, and you can just block that off with a bolt. So yeah, exhaust port here. This is threaded stripped on that one, and it's missing the other stud. And you can see the bore is really just big. I'm not sure if you can see that here. I don't know. I mean, lights, but it's worn to shit. But like I said, this was a running bike at one time. Didn't seize or anything. I just took it apart because I put the big bore on it, and I had this bottom end lying around. Ah, son of a bitch. Come on, you fucker. There we go. Here, go ahead and slide that up and push the connecting rod back. There she goes. Put the head back on. There you can see the connecting rod down there. Head goes back on. And there we go. We have a Tomos A35 engine just in there. Now I have to get back to my stupid ass freaking paper that I got to write. Cheers.